G'day and welcome to ROK Power Tools Australia assembly video of your 43cc combination petrol garden kit, model number 50330. We've laid everything out here for you as to what comes in the retail pack carton. Similar to yours will be similar to this one. Our sample for today is actually in the colour red, but yours will be in our ROK green colour. All the components are laid out here, so we'll select one attachment at a time. First of all, the trimming and or brush cutting attachment. You will have in your kit the brush cutting blade. Just comes in a standard cardboard envelope. Carefully just open. Put your packing aside. Put the blade down for the moment. Unscrew the lock bolt. If it's not free, there is a little hole in the side of the top cup that you can place a locking pin. Just line it up very easily, like that. Grab your spanner, a T-wrench, just undo it. It is a left-hand thread, so to release the lock nut, turn it clockwise. Just loosen it off. Just put that aside. Put your outer collar aside for the moment. Grab your blade, which will mount on the inner flange. There is a little edge, lip piece on the inner flange. Mount it accordingly. Put the top collar on, your outer cup, lock nut, remembering that it's left hand, so therefore to do it up, screw it in a anti-clockwise direction. Do it up tight, no need to over tighten it. The unit now is ready and assembled for your heavy brush of branches and so forth to be cut. Whilst we're on this one, we'll just take that off again. Place the bar of the screwdriver I've done in this instance. Remove the blade. Again, it's a left-hand thread, so remove it by undoing the lock nut in a clockwise direction. Just until it's finger, just remove it. Put the blade aside. Your outer collar and lock nut. Your trimming head comes assembled with a starter length of line. In the centre it is threaded, again remembering it is a left-hand thread, so to apply the head, turn it in an anti-clockwise direction. Just hand tighten it, no need to over tighten it. It is a bump feed and you're ready to use it as a line trimmer. We'll put that aside for the moment. Going to the next attachment, which is a chainsaw. We'll convert your unit to a pole chainsaw. Undo the cover, bar cover, just put that aside with the lock nut. Open the chain. The guide bar just goes onto the unit, matching one of those two holes to the adjusting pin on the assembly. Just place it there for the moment. Make sure that you put the chain on in the right direction. The top of the bar, the teeth will be facing away from you in that direction there. Put the chain around the sprocket. Onto and into the bar. Place the cover back over the bar and chain. Apply the lock nut. Just do it up finger tight, not over tight at this stage. Just finger tight. You can now adjust up the chain. With the adjusting screw on the side of the machine. Do the adjustment up, which will take the excessive play out of the chain. Don't over tighten it. You need approximately 2 mil play in the chain. If you go too far, just half a turn. That's plenty. When you've got it into the position you want with the double open-ended spanner supplied in your kit, you can now do the item up firmly. Don't over tighten it. We don't want to strip the thread. That's sufficient. Into the reservoir here, or the tank, goes your chain bar oil, generally around about a 15 grade. Fill it up to the top. Put the cap back on. Under the rear side of the tank, oil tank, you will see there's a grease nipple here. You will have to periodically grease the gear mechanism of the drive head. That's the chainsaw mechanism, now ready for use. The next attachment is your hedge trimming attachment. It comes already assembled. The guard pieces are just a little 2 strips. Don't throw them away, because when you store the unit, after oiling it, cleaning it and oiling it, you can reapply those guard. It comes assembled in a straight direction. There is a mechanism, there's a little lever under the base of the unit here, that if you wish to change the angle of the head, you pull that lever, and then on the top there is another release lever which will allow you to swivel that extension pole in the desired direction. Something like that if you wish to use it as a scythe action, but whatever you feel is easy for you to do. We're just locking it back into place there. That's basically ready for use now. We will leave the covers off at this stage.